Hey, how's it going, Red Wing fans? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hasky, and today was day number 2 of Detroit Red Wings training camp at Traverse City. And I got some footage for you guys as I went on Instagram, X, Facebook, anywhere that had footage. And I managed to get a hold of some things like a pretty cool Lucas-Raymond goal, an Elmer Soderblom penalty shot goal, and a few other things from training camp, as well as some interviews with Patrick Kane, John Gibson, and Todd McLellan, as McLellan talks about Sebastian Cossa and his thoughts on the promising young goaltender. And if you are interested in the full interview, I will be leaving a link below for the videos, as I'm not trying to copy everything that the Detroit Red Wings page is posting. I'm just trying to give you guys some content and be able to showcase a little bit more of what the Detroit Red Wings training camp is like by bringing you as much footage as I can possible. As always, if you're interested, hit that subscribe button, as we are on the road to 3,000 subscribers, and I'll be bringing you guys Red Wings content all season long, including prospect highlights and everything from Grand Rapids highlights, Red Wings focusing content, of course, being the main thing, but I have a lot of things in store, so hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. As always, I hope everybody has a great one, and let's go Red Wings.
And welcome back, welcome back. The individuals have to find their game quickly. You have to feel good, you have to find your legs and your pace and your tempo.
I can't even talk with my mouth guard in, really. It sucks. I don't know if I like this mouth guard. Oh my god. It's nice because it's small and like, I can't talk though. That was a nice shot. Did you see that? Wow. I'm wearing a mic, that's why I have to talk to someone.
You're wearing a mic?
Yeah. Just talk to me.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. Oh, bro, that's why I no lift, because you're on the good side. Okay, I got... Move it quick! Attaboy, man! Oh, nice. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Take it.
Yeah, a little bit different. Obviously, the first couple of days we've been scrimmaging, so that's a little bit different than last year where it was more like just a couple hours of practice. So I think it's good. I think you get into game situations right away, scrimmaging, playing 5-on-5. I think that's the best way to kind of get back to, your habits, your game habits, and how to play at this level. A lot of guys work on, skills and different things throughout the summer, maybe get some bad habits, get away from the feeling of playing in a real game. So it's a good way to get us, back up to speed really quickly, and then using the practice time that we have to go over some things, whether it's systematically, the way we want to play, how aggressive we want to play in different situations too. So I think it's been a very productive first couple of days. I think he's excited to be here. I think that's, a great thing first and foremost. And he's made some incredible saves in these scrimmages so far. So it seems like he's coming in focused, ready to kind of take on a big load for us and be the true number one that maybe we've been missing the past couple of years. So I think it was a great addition by the organization and management. Obviously Talbs was great for us last year too. We have all the confidence in the world in him, but that's a great 1-2 punch for us. Yeah, I think I feel better this year coming into camp than last year. Last year was still trying to, maybe strengthen the area a little bit more, or still a little bit of focus on that area. This year I thought was a lot more, training wise, like being more of an athlete, some more athletic training, a lot of like plyometrics, lateral type stuff, jumps, obviously still trying to, strengthen different areas, but the whole body as well. So skated a lot, felt good on the ice, felt good skating. I felt like this summer I didn't need as much, treatment as in years past, which is obvious.
I think for me, it's just kind of getting to know everybody, getting to know their tendencies, obviously the D, getting on the same page, but been together here for a bit, had probably 2 weeks of skates, the captain skates when I got up here into August. So getting to know everybody, and now it's just kind of putting the details together and making sure everyone's on the same page to start the season off strong. Yeah, I just want to play my game. I want to hopefully help the team win as many games as possible, and I think everybody's goal is to make it to the playoffs. So it's a long season. They're going to have ups and downs, but I think everybody's going in the season with the same goal, and it's an exciting time to. Yeah, I think there's a really good mix of players. You got the skilled forwards, smaller guys. You got some big power forwards. You got speed. You got size. the D. You got skill, size. I think there's a really good mix of everything up and down throughout the lineup. So I think. You come here, it's a really exciting. You got some of the highest skilled players in the world. Like I said, then we got some really big guys on the team that can protect pucks hard in front of the net. So I think everything is a good mixture of the size, the speed, the skill, the toughness. So I think it's just about all making sure everyone's on the same page and playing together.
Well, we had some goals set in regards to structure, and I believe we got that accomplished. Day 2 tends to be a little more ragged than day 1. It's, after day 1 you feel it, and you get up early and you got to go do it all over again. So sometimes it's ragged. The drills are designed, it slows it down a little bit. We do a little more instruction, if you will. But I think we accomplished what we wanted to. He'll play in the preseason, there's no doubt about it. And actually Postava should get some games too, or parts of games. We've got to find out a little bit about him, but Kos is coming into a really, really important career year for himself. And at this point, he's a go-to guy. Whether that's going to be in Grand Rapids, where he really takes the net and is driven to lead that team, or he may spend time with us. We'll all figure that out as the season goes on. But this is a big year for him, and a big year for him in our organization. And we have a lot of confidence in him. Our coaching staff's been following his progress. Trent Yanni and I both watched some playoff games, and he's been up and practicing with us last year. So there's a lot of early familiarity with him, and I think he's going to be a hell of a player. We just got to give him more time to develop. We expect Albert to be the same Albert that we saw last year. Just hearsay, coaches, whatever. I'm not sure he had a really, really strong camp last year. So far this year, it's only been 2 days. He's performed well, so he should be confident. He should be able to carry that over into the games. there's the pros to Axe's game, and we're certainly looking for that, because if we're not seeing what really makes him as a player, then he's probably playing very safe. And then every player has pros and cons. There's some cons, and we look at see when he's in those situations, how does he handle it against the bigger players or in his zone, and that's really all we're looking for. I find him to be very confident. You know, thus far, a very confident player, not cocky at all, willing to learn. All good signs from him at this point.
Try to.
Well, you know, when I'm
how much of a
standing
deterrent is that?
beside him on the ice, and I'm looking at him like I'm not that big though, but he's not a real small player. Like Dan Boyle wasn't a big player, and Dan Boyle we could pull him out of retirement and put him on our team right now, and he'd probably be just fine. Competitive, he knew how to use what he had, and he used it real well. And I think Axe can get to that point, but he's not a tiny man. He's not a towering 6 foot. Him and Elmer, you can tell they're definitely different. But he's not a tiny man, and he could certainly handle things, and we'll get to experience some of that stuff as well.